Hello, welcome to TransWitchReacts. This is the first episode in what I hope to be a interesting series. I'll be reacting to things but talking about them from either an occult and or transgender or whatever perspectives I can bring to the table. So I think I'm not just going to be looking at music videos and just talking about them as a fan or music appreciation or anything like that. I'm going to be looking for, the queer and trans content or the occult content, both within them, and especially how they relate to me personally. However, the first reaction I'm going to do is not a music video. It is for a piece of tech magic software or cyber magic software that I wrote. I wrote the first version back in the late 90s for MS-DOS. I then wrote a bash version, which is the code for which is still available on SourceForge. It's open source. The latest version, which I think is the most accessible to most people, because you can just go on our website and try it out. It's the one I'm most excited about, and the one I'm going to demo now. And this is, this is just available for the web. It's also open source, and you can download it from GitHub. So without further ado, let's go and have a look at what this thing can do. So I'm going to full screen it, and I recommend when you go into ChaosHex, which is you can find at chaoshex.net. I'll put the link in the video below. Is that you press F11, which brings up the full screen version of it. So ChaosHex then, what we have here is you've got an about page. It just gives a little history of ChaosHex. You click on the main ChaosHex and you get the tab, and you get the actual thing, the actual program. And you're confronted with this. You've got like a command line type tool you can type into, or you've got these shortcut buttons that help you with the commands. It's got a slightly GUI or graphical user interface enhancement to it compared to the DOS and Linux bash shell versions. So you press login, it logs you in anonymously. The idea behind this is that you're logging in or hacking into the computer, for want of a better word, that runs the universe. Like, the idea is we're in the information model, and it's a kind of reality hacking information model type paradigm, inspired by chaos magic and things like that. Now we can see here that there's an option to cast, which is to cast a spell, and there's an option to scry, and you can also clear the screen and log out from here. So what we're going to be interested in is casting a spell, and I'm going to cast a blue spell, and X will get pleasure from Y as a basic template, but you can for the magical intent, but for a blue magical intent, but you can just press custom. So I've got blue, I've got custom. This will give it a blue theme, and it will get, but it allows me to type in my own statement of intent without using the template. So so now I've got to think what I want to do, and what I want to do is I'll type an intent. May we all get much enjoyment from the TransWitch series. I'm casting a spell for positive, for a positive outcome of doing this TransWitch Reacts. Okay, so it gives me a confirmation. It gives me one chance to back out. It warns me that reality will be permanently altered if I continue, and it allows me to either type or press, I'm going to type on the keyboard this time, just a Y and then enter. Oh. Okay, so coming out of trance, we can see that it says the 100% of necessary updates to reality complete, reality permanently altered. There were some other messages that popped out during the hacking that we can see here. We can see the Hexorian symbol, sigil. We can see some strange random output, and I think this is a language called Tokipona. It doesn't always, sometimes it comes up with English messages. The others are just hacking messages, root access obtained, rerouting to bypass firewall, that kind of thing. Corrupting logs, evading detections, that kind of thing. So that's cool. Oh yeah, and there's one more. There is a pretzel, which is a Discordian reference to a Discordian group I was once part of, and then there's this, which I will not explain at this time. So there we go. That's ChaosHex, and this is wishing a good, enjoyment to anyone who takes part in watching these TransWitch videos that I put out.